The modern marketplace is filled with companies we love to hate, from fast food giants to telecom providers, often accused of poor quality, shady practices, or environmental harm. This perception isn't a fixed fate but part of a predictable cycle many organizations unknowingly enter. The journey begins not with inherent evil, but with a virtuous phase of honesty. In their infancy, companies must win over employees and customers, often prioritizing people and principles over pure profit. Early Ford Motor Company, for instance, pioneered the 40-hour workweek and employee benefits. This honest era is characterized by a win-win mentality where quality and service are paramount. However, growth brings pressure, ushering in the efficiency era. The focus shifts to streamlining operations and outpacing competitors. While necessary for sustainability, danger arises when efficiency becomes the sole objective, overshadowing the original mission. The food industry's pursuit of yield through additives and modifications, sometimes at the cost of health, exemplifies this drift. This relentless push sets the stage for a more damaging phase, the deceptive era. Here, companies may offshore production to exploit cheap labor, use misleading marketing, or hide product flaws to protect the bottom line. The story of the Ford Pinto, where executives knowingly left a dangerous car on the market, illustrates how far values can fall. Such choices erode trust, leading to consumer backlash. This crisis often forces a company into an apologetic era, a desperate attempt to mend broken relationships through public statements, leadership changes, and internal reforms. Toyota's admission of a lethal braking flaw and Ford's later quality investments show this redemptive path. While possible, this phase is reactive and difficult. The central question then becomes, how can a business remain in the virtuous, honest stage indefinitely? The answer lies in a steadfast commitment to core beliefs that place humanity at the center of commerce. First, a company must operate on the principle that people truly count. This extends beyond platitudes to respecting three key groups: team members, whose morale and identification with the company's mission are foundational; customers, who must feel genuinely valued and heard, as demonstrated by policies like flexible rebooking without punitive fees; and vendors, who are vital partners and extensions of the brand. Second, truth must be non-negotiable. In an age where documentaries can expose corporate lies and marketing weasel words are easily fact-checked, integrity is the only sustainable policy. Businesses that refuse to manipulate the truth build a foundation of unshakable customer loyalty. To embed these principles, three actionable qualities are essential. Transparency is a liberating force, freeing a company from the energy-draining task of maintaining secrets and allowing it to focus on genuine improvement. When a company like Timberland publicly shares its factory conditions and progress, it builds trust through vulnerability. Authenticity cannot be manufactured by consultants, it must be lived. It means embodying your stated values in every decision, like a brand that roots its entire identity and production in its homeland, resisting cheaper, disconnected alternatives for the sake of its core story. Finally, generosity must become a strategic priority, not an afterthought. The outdated notion that business is inherently selfish fails in today's connected world. Generosity, whether in sharing knowledge, offering exceptional service, or giving products away to build community, forges deep emotional connections with customers. This leads to the next pillar: quality as a catalyst for connection. Exceptional products and services do more than function, they tell a story and create advocates. They require the courage to resist cost-cutting that compromises the customer experience, understanding that this commitment is an investment in lasting relationships. Ultimately, this philosophy calls for a shift in perspective, from being a passive consumer to an active founder or supporter of businesses that align with these values. Lasting change in the commercial landscape won't come from waiting for old giants to reform, but from building new enterprises that prove honesty and humanity are not just ethical choices, but the most durable business model. By championing people, truth, and courage, we can create a marketplace where companies thrive precisely because they make the world better, breaking the destructive cycle for good.